Hello, hello! Usachii here, Orchestra if you prefer, and I'm with my little sister Zora once again.
Hello.
For part 2 of Fausts Alptraum, or however you say it, I don't know.
I don't remember what we were doing.
Me neither, because it's been a minute. That's what happens when you take a break. The youngest fell in love with the prince, warbling outside the window. But the town castle doors were locked and guarded by a monster. Well then. Well then!
Kitty. Okay. Oh, he's following me.
Oh yeah, we got a Pokemon with us.
Oh yeah.
There was no pointer on the clock face. There was no firewood in the furnace.
It's just a weird way to say it, don't you think?
I don't know, I'm just...
Like, there is no, is what I'd say, but alright.
Oh. Yeah, it is in the past tense, it's interesting.
We have an eye, so maybe we put the fish eye in a jar? Because...
Oh yeah, because put my eyes in the jar because it scared me.
Yeah.
Do it.
French doors in the bedroom. Oh, we have a clock.
Oh, go put that on a clock.
Yay.
Do you need another?
Maybe.
Oh.
Oh, well, okay.
I don't remember that clue, if there was a clue for that. It's been too long.
I think there's a room that says only open on this hour.
Oh, yeah, okay. It followed her. It seemed to scare off the mice. Well, that's handy.
No mice for us.
La Madrid. Is that what it said?
It said cow of Madrid.
I can't read it, apparently. Oh, cow. I guess. That was a weird C to me.
This is why we need to play the game all the way through, because I don't know what is happening.
Oh, I hear music. Was there music like that before?
Don't think so.
Oh boy, maybe you did it at the right time.
Yeah, maybe.
No. Who's there? The hole suddenly flipped open. It was a child's voice. Someone is... Running footsteps sounded behind the door before she could finish. The door was still locked. Is anyone there? Elizabeth called out. The door swiftly cracked open, revealing nothing but darkness. Who's there? That's what I want to ask. Despite thinking that, Elizabeth still responded, I'm Elizabeth. Excuse me? Huh? Who's that? Who is it? Two other voices that sounded exactly the same rang out. She said, I came in here by accident. Do you... Weird people can't come in. Who is it? Can't come in. Another voice chimed in. We're having a very important party. Weird people can't come in. You have to have manners. Do you want to come in? Why don't you look at yourself in the mirror first? Marguerite was always dressed nicely. Huh? Do you want to see her? Then let her in. No, we can't. You can't wear that thing to a party. Heh. At least change out of that ugly dress. A small smattering of footsteps. Nobody answered the door, no matter how hard she knocked. We need a new dress, apparently. Opening hours 4. Oh, this song is like... Oh, yeah. It's making me jam. I was like ready to have a party!
Oh, yeah, party time.
4! Oh, here it comes again! Da-da-da-da-da. In the picture, the Holy Mary was holding a baby who only had a body and no head. Oh, that's unfortunate. An old book that was bound exquisitely with care. 25 October. Grounded today. May be grounded all winter. Mother is very angry. 28 October. Sybil, I think, comes every day. It's not necessary, but it seems that brother asked Sybil to do this. 29 October. 30 October. 31 October. It started snowing rather early this year. Keep snowing and just bury this place. 1 November. Successfully ventured outside. Heart still pounding, but need to clear off the snow by the window first and hide the clothes worn outside. I slipped out through the hole in the fence. This dawn, the streets were already white. Completely different from how they were last month. Frost covered everything, and every snowflake hummed a happy song. Henrik is waiting for me by the window. The 2nd of November 3rd. This is whose diary? Marguerite. The voice behind her had come out of nowhere. The black cat was faster to react and vanished with a soft humph. It took a while for the word to register as Elizabeth was so busy escaping from those white locks. Marguerite. Oh, Mother's? Elizabeth looked askance at it. Why are you looking at me that way? I'm not the one going through people's diaries. The demon's lip curled, belaying its innocent tones. My mother lived here? Elizabeth asked. Oh, she was your mother? The demon paced around her slowly, staring at her fixedly like a reptile. What do you think? This room is pretty nice, right? Your room is on the other side. It's also very pretty. Why don't you just stay and live here? The cloyingly voice filled her ears, and then suddenly just faded. A thin, exquisite volume was placed in the crack. The color of the book's jacket was the same as the diary on the table. The pages showed more wear, and many had fallen out. Sybil gave me a letter from my brother. The snow has piled up outside the window. The imps passed by the window, but ran away when they saw me. 6th of November. I can't play the piano properly anymore. The sounds all form the same melody. But everyone keeps encouraging me to continue. I get scolded if I miss even one day. They say this helps me because I talk more often now, and sometimes even smile when it's sunny. But I know that isn't the case. It's Henrik's... Is that how you say that? Henrik?
Yeah, I don't know.
Voice calling out to me in the sunlight. It's his voice singing an ode to the flowers instead of the piano. Melody plays in my head whenever I think of him. We met in the night. This must be a gift from God. Even now my heart feels as if a spark had been set to long dried out kindling. What if I burn up? It seems as if I've seen his face in my dreams a long, long time ago, even though we've only seen each other a few times. I can still feel the weight of his eyes on me even when I close my eyes. He said he can take me away from here, but as long as I have you, I don't care where I am. A key with a wooden handle was stuck to the bottom of the book jacket. It wasn't locked, but yet the window wouldn't open. A landscape photo of seaside scenery. The reflection of my face in a stern expression. A cabinet made of redwood. It was locked. Huh? There you go. Hey, you got a dress!
Hey-oh.
We can go party now with the big bad wolf.
Big bad wolf.
No. The pigs. Some
we
items...
can be the big bad wolf.
Wow, your hair got all fancy too. A piece of paper on the ground. And here is an exquisitely bound book. Mother is angry. She forbade me to see him. Why? Her eyes were as cold as the north wind, and she didn't say a word. Why? Why? Nanda. November 12th. The window has been locked from the outside. The imps run around inside because they can't get out. Someone opened the door when I was playing the piano, but no one was there when I turned back. I ran away from the piano in terror. I will never touch it again. It hasn't stopped snowing for a month. Heavy snowdrifts have accumulated on the window, and the panes are freezing. The imps create a ruckus in the house when night falls. Sprouted. I don't understand. This is my home. It's on a hill facing the sun. They built a large greenhouse next to the house and filled it with red garden cosmos flowers that bloom every October. Hey, look, that October has a C.
Yeah.
It's a pity they're stuck in a flower bed. Wouldn't it be nice if they were free to form a sea of flowers on a grassy plain? But surely they're dead by now. The wind and snow are so big and the sun can't be seen. This is my home. It's on a hill facing the sun. There's a large greenhouse next to the house, and it's filled with red garden cosmos. Oh, didn't we just read this? It's too bad they're confined to a flower bed, and oh, okay, not quite. And pruned when there are too many. But surely they're dead by now. The wind and snow are so big and the sun can't be seen. My home on a hill facing the sun. There's a large greenhouse next to it with red flowers. They'll bloom in October. Too bad there aren't many and will be pruned. But the wind and snow are big. Can't see the... What? Yeah, can't see the sun. They must all be dead. On a hill, October pruned. Can't see the sun, must all be dead.
This is like that Miku meme.
Oh?
The I rule the world thing.
Oh?
Yeah.
Can't see the sun. The sun. The sun! Imps ran into the kitchen. There's broken plates all over the floor. In the kitchen. In the kitchen! Into the kitchen we go! Or I guess we go to the party. Oh, the music's louder now. A head made from plaster. Oh.
Pick it up.
Oh, it's a little bit ominous. You don't have a kitty anymore. Run away from the mouse.
Okay. So, like, can I pick it up now?
I think it's gone.
Okay. We have to put the head back on the baby.
Ain't no head for you. Oh. Oh. It wasn't bloody before, was it?
Nope.
Yeah, okay.
That's fun.
He had no chance to sing and dance, cause work and play don't mix.
Ain't that the truth?
Ain't that the truth?
Will this do?
She wanted to knock, but quickly withdrew her hand in a fright as the mail slot suddenly opened. It was pitch black inside. The child's voice finally sounded after a lengthy period. Not really. It's all right. But then anyone can come in, right? Huh? Wait, she almost said it. Elizabeth muffled her mouth in horror. So we still can't let you in. Weird people can't come in. But I'm so bored. Can we go out? Go where? Outside, duh. Why outside? I don't want to. You? Yes, you. Do you want to go out? Do you know how to? Through the front door, duh. There's no such thing. Who knows? There might be. No one knows this place better than us. Maybe it's behind this door. If you bring something cool, we'll let you in. We like pretty things. Do you have any? Huh? I don't. Is anyone there? She couldn't hear anything, even with her ear pressed up against the door. Looks like they'd run off. Who ran off?
That's unfortunate.
They want pretty things? I don't know. We don't have anything pretty, do we?
I think the rag doll's pretty.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna fly.
Someone else gave this to you, right? What an awful thing to do. To give away the thing.
Oh, that's
Eyes
not
are pretty.
right. Ooh, so gross. Go wash your hands. That's funny. What? You can't read? I'm not teaching you. You're like, how about this? Is this pretty? And they're like, what's wrong with you?
Heart, eyes, teeth, blood.
What is this?
It's the paper we picked up. I don't understand this.
I don't understand it either. What? Is it telling us where things are? Oh,
Ew.
I don't think that was there before. Oh.
What's that for?
I don't know. Is it pretty?
We looked at these, I
it's
think,
Big
right?
Brother.
Big Brother.
Only one person is listening, a foul and despicable girl. No one is listening, no one is listening, no one is. Book of Smallpox and Measles, Cleopatra Golds, Scales and Weights.
Bedroom?
Big bad
Oh, wait.
wolf, big bad
Okay,
wolf.
well, this worked anyway.
Oh, yes. There was bird song, but no sign of a bird. A locked safety deposit box. There was a featureless doll placed on it. Alexa! Alexa, stop! I didn't say your name. Stuck the...
I stick an eye on this face.
That's gross. But his face was blank. Oh, how are you gonna give it a mouth? Oh. Ooh.
Oh, okay, cool.
Perfect! I didn't think that's what we were supposed to do with the eye, but there we go.
We can't look at the thing? Okay.
Price list was printed on the bookmark. Oh. Eyes, tooth, blood, heart.
That must correlate with this.
Yeah, wait.
I don't know in what way.
But in what way? Go back to it? Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
A locked safety deposit box. The door was engraved with start with the most expensive. Oh, well, there you go. That's what your bookmark's for.
But do they have numbers?
Okay, wait. Go to the most expensive. So it's either one... I'm so confused now.
They don't have numbers.
Yeah, I'm so confused now.
Oh, wait, yes, they do. One heart, one... Well, there's two teeth, 3 eyes.
Oh, well, what about the blood, though?
4?
How is that 4 though?
Because it's a lot of blood cells, and 4 is the other number.
Okay.
1, 3, 2, 4. I'll give it a shot. No dice.
Darn it.
Ah!
And there were cracks in the floorboards, like they would be easily broken through.
Jump on it.
Ah.
Crunch, crunch.
Crunch, crunch. The cat in boots ate all the jailkeeper. Crunch, crunch, crunch. The cat in boots ate the guard. Crunch, crunch, crunch. The cat ate the beast guarding the door. Cat
job,
is
kitty.
hungry.
Yes.
Are you trying to fall to your death?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we have the painting.
What an ugly painting. I don't want it.
Oh.
I don't want it.
So why can't we look at the picture?
I don't know. But apparently it's ugly.
Pictures go in the picture area.
Yeah, no.
Leave me alone!
Itai!
Every sideways needs to have 1, 2, 3, 4. Every up and down needs to have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Let's say it's that. That's 2.
3, 4. Right?
So that one's 4. The eyes are 4.
Yeah, 3, 4. And then 1. And then 2. Right? 3, 4, 1, 2.
Sweet.
Oh, good
there
job.
we go.
The fireplace has been burning all day, but the room is still cold. The bud is growing bigger, and it calms me when I gaze at it. There's something in the room. Don't want to take medicine anymore. So cold. What to write about? Can't stop. There really is someone in the room. So cold. So cold. Must think of a way out.
Methinks.
Methinks of a way out.
Yes.
Must think of a way out before the snow stops. I can hear his voice. Sybil is here. We left Mother by the pond.
She's dead. They killed her. So, at the beginning we went to our dad's funeral, right? Or am I crazy?
That sounds familiar.
Okay.
Break the floor! I think you need to go to the pond and dig.
We can't get in the pond.
Well, force your way out!
Maybe they'll want the shovel.
Do you think the shovel's pretty?
It's shiny.
Ew, so dirty!
Never mind.
Get that away from me. This is just a key. Have you ever seen anything nice before?
Not really.
They dissed us.
Yep.
You know what I found out today?
What?
Well, okay, have you heard of the new Chip and Dale movie?
What about it?
Ugly Sonic's in it. The first Sonic model.
What do you mean?
Yeah, the first Sonic model they were gonna use for the Sonic movie.
Yeah.
They literally put him in the movie
Why?
for a parody, and they made fun of the whole thing.
Dude, what?
Yeah, I was like, this is so, like, meta? Like, I'm so, right? Like, I'm so confused. Yeah, I was really confused. I was like,
it's not by the same people.
I know, it's
How
Disney.
did they get
Yeah.
the model? They just made it again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? I was like, seriously, I saw clips and I was like, what?
Also, I found a picture hook, so let's try to put this here.
Oh, you did? I wasn't even looking. Sorry. I was distracted. What the? Little brother? The sounds of something being opened traveled in from outside the window. So, did we try to give the little pigs a picture? That's terrible. Oh no. There's a pond. Can you go through this window?
The door on the other side opened, so I guess we go right there.
There are traces of disturbance in the soil. Dig it up with a spade. Wait, how did you get out here?
It said the door opened. When you looked through the window, you could see that.
What? I'm not paying attention, apparently. I was, but my mind's also just like, hello. Yellow gem. That's pretty.
Yeah. Sybil, or
Sybil, or however you say that name. A piece of old tattered paper barely legible through the traces of dirt.
So that's her mom, right? So
I think
grandma.
Marguerite's her mom, right? I'm confused now.
It's her grandma? Because they
Sybil?
buried the mom. And Sybil's the mom.
I thought Marguerite was the mom. Who's Marguerite then?
No, the grandma. The mom of the mom.
Is Sybil?
Yeah, right?
Apparently I'm brain dead.
Okay, well.
Because I did not gather that.
They did say they buried mom, right?
Yes, that's true. So you're correct. That must
'Kay.
mean that she's grandma.
All right.
For our kid. Because Marguerite's mom, right?
Yeah. We got a tattered something.
It looks evil. Oh, it's the cat in boots ate the monster.
Ew.
Oh, snap.
Gross.
Ew.
Okay, let's go give this thing to the dudes.
Nobody answered the door. But we have a pretty thing. Is anyone there? There was no answer, but the mail slot flipped open with a quick schlick. Elizabeth inhaled sharply, but still peered into the darkness with relative calm. She didn't want to stick her head inside, so only pushed the rock in and didn't hear it fall to the ground. A long silence. She brought it. What now? It's here. She could make out hushed conversation. I don't care, I'm so bored. Let's play a game. A scattering of slightly hysterical laughter. Come on, let's play a game. Huh? Hide and seek. You know how to play, right? It's hide and seek. You're it. What? Bam! She almost fell into the doorway as the door opened suddenly. They're children. 3 figures, fully a head shorter than her, scurried out. Her eyes only caught the hems of their shirts before they swiftly vanished down the stairs, leaving behind only the echoes of their laughter. Ooh, the jewel! Take it back! Yes!
Mine.
An old and worn leather book. Marguerite's situation is quite strange. Nebel? Is this a new character? Marguerite's situation is quite strange. She hides herself in the blankets and starts at every sound. I can't even go into the room. Dr. Wagner seems to know something, but as usual tells me nothing. We were relieved when her condition seemed to improve a few days ago. Now it seems to have been a lie. I braved the snow to come to the hospital and happened upon Dr. Wagner. She had cancelled her plans because of the weather. Marguerite still hides behind a firmly shut door, and the occasional teary sniffle makes its way out. What on earth is wrong? She's been like this before, but would break out into a smile whenever she saw me. The heavy snow has halted traffic, and the doctor is worried that his studies will be forced to terminate if more supplies do not arrive soon. What kind of research is it that causes him to always have to cover large distances to source material, instead of obtaining it from nearby towns? I am happy to help if it helps Marguerite's situation. Despite saying this, the doctor still refuses to let me enter the cellar. Weak-looking patients continuously emerge from the door. Perhaps it's better if I stay away. I hurried to leave the hospital while traffic was still moving. Although Marguerite's condition is very concerning, the situation isn't improved if I continue to stay there. It's been like this from the start. She could always see things we couldn't, or talk in languages we couldn't understand or answer. Mr. Valentin believes she's intentionally causing trouble. I wish they would understand otherwise. Marguerite will never get better. No one at home expects Marguerite to come home anymore, or perhaps the hospital is her home now, and the doctor who's been a constant presence since childhood is her mother. Ah, the memories are barely there. When I was as lost as a stray cat, she was the one who smiled and extended a hand. She's the reason why I exist today. I will definitely go back and visit with flowers. I'm willing to do anything for a glimpse of her smile again. Wait. This is Sybil? I'm so lost. Hey, that's the Big Bad Wolf song. Don't make it stop.
So what's the boyfriend's name?
I don't know. I didn't think we ever heard his name.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, I'm just confused. Too far. The match in my hand can't reach it. Aw, we're gonna have to turn off. Aw. No, my music!
It was kind of driving me nuts anyway.
What?
It was kind of driving me nuts. That's probably why we can't understand anything, because this music's going.
Oh no! Shine, you're like, there's too many words and too much ba-ba-ba.
That's right.
Data room. It was locked. The label next to the door read data room. You don't say.
Imagine that. Is that an axe? Where
Wait,
did we get an axe?
Oh. Hey, you can chop through that floor now.
Good, but where'd we get that?
I don't know.
So this is the grandma's, or quote-unquote grandma's, or not. I don't...
Is this the book we just read?
Yes.
I have no idea whose book this is.
Okay.
I guess it's Sybil's because that's what it was signed at the end, right?
Yeah.
I'm already so lost at this point that I don't...
Well, what are you lost about?
I don't know who's who.
Well, okay. We have a cat, by the way.
Yeah, I got that.
What are we doing?
I don't know. This is a disaster.
Who's afraid of the big red wolf?
Fa la 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 la. Beautiful.
Okay.
Beautiful. Down we go into library.
Oh, Maury.
Oh, we could do a playthrough of that too.
Yes.
Metaphysics, the path to philosophy, the guide for the perplexed. Astrology and life. The Wheel of Fortune is a particularly unique tarot card. A wheel comprised of 3 concentric circles hangs in the middle of the card. The innermost one represents creativity, the middle one symbolizes the forces of being, with the outermost one standing for the physical world. There are no symbols on the smallest ring, as creative potential is infinite. The interpretation of dreams. Freud believed that dreams only serve to fulfill hidden desires. The brain will subconsciously seek to accomplish hopes and wants. For example, a hungry person might dream of feasting at a grand table. If his feet are cold, then he might be walking barefoot in the snow. If his throat is sore, then someone may be choking him, etc. Oh man, you're so strong. You just
So
like
strong.
and it was like boop, and you were like bye. Oh dang, it's going farther. Just slide across that floor. I'm not reading that. Something shiny was on top of the bookcase. Although a bit tall, she could just barely reach it if she stepped here and... Oh dear, this is rather dangerous. The shadow suddenly flowed down. Locks the color of black widow spiders swept Elizabeth's face. The demon smiled beneath its eyelashes in stark contrast to Elizabeth's wide-eyed stare. The black cat emitted a high-pitched screech and jumped away, snagging the dress in the process. Aw, darn it, not again. There was no way of knowing where to find it again. What? Who are you looking for? That fellow? I think you should refrain from spending time with that. Huh? It follows one around for no reason, is quite serious and a bit fussy to boot. It threw a fit over the smallest thing. Best to stay far away from it if you don't want needless drama. The demon cocked its head and nattered away incessantly. But it's the only thing here that helps me, Elizabeth mumbled. Eh? What's that you say? No one here will help you. But I can help you if you want. You only have to ask. You want this, right? The shiny thing was revealed to be a key when the demon plucked it. Here you go. The key was brought next to Elizabeth's face with surprising straightforwardness. This sudden gesture of kindness actually made her feel uneasy. I can get it myself, Elizabeth said as she withdrew her hand, to which the demon raised an eyebrow. Those purple lips smirked, and it didn't move back to give Elizabeth any space. All right, then, get it to yourself. The key flew back up top. Odd. Now it was too tall to be reached, even on tiptoes! Dang it! If only someone could jump up there, like the cat. Meow, meow. Transformations and symbols of the libido phenomenology? Yeah, okay. Answer to job.
What are all these books?
Books that I have obviously not read. I ain't no scholar, apparently. Tractatus? What? Oh, it's... Yeah, nope. Nope. The interpretation of dreams. Dreams are interpreted by the presence of reason. If one remembers it is actually a long weekend when dreaming of hastily getting up and going to work, then we may realize that this is just a dream and wake up. Even nightmares will appear as real as the physical world as long as the conscious mind does not notice the irregularities of a dream. One may wake up from a dream if one observes the illogical aspects of their surroundings. Golem. Is this the same one? According to Jewish legend, God collected dust in the first hour, conceived of Adam in the second hour, formed Adam as vague shapes in the third hour, knitted his body together in the fourth hour, bestowed him features on the fifth hour, imparted Adam a soul in the sixth hour, and Adam stood on his own feet in the seventh hour. Some theologists believe that Adam was a type of golem, an empty shell, before God infused his body with a soul. You must understand, from 1 make 10. 2 will go on its way. With 3 close behind, you will be prosperous. Abandon 4 from 5 and 6, so says the witch. Oh wait, what? Match 7 and 8, that's how it's done. This is the witch's number. 9 is 1, but 10 is none. That is the witch's sums.
15.
Regan this time. I visited the hospital again, and so did he. He called himself the doctor's research partner, but he seemed very unwelcome. I've seen how he interacts with Marguerite, and it's the first time I've seen her smile so happily at someone else. Although I am loath to admit it, but perhaps he is better suited to keep her company than I am. Please respond to her love in kind, I implored him. So now we're probably talking about the boyfriend, right?
Yeah.
Marguerite is willing to meet with me. It seems that she isolated herself after she was forbidden to meet with him.
She didn't forbid it.
Well, somebody did. Who did it?
The mom.
After all, she is one of the research sponsors. His target is the doctor and me. Anyone could see that. Strange noises are emitted from the laboratory at night. Are there rats in this establishment? The weather has deteriorated so much that the trains have stopped running. It is my first night here. One short night has been enough to change my mind about this place. How does Marguerite endure such a sinister place night after night? He left after giving me the key to the cellar. I have no idea where he went after he left. The wind and snow show no signs of stopping. Strange chattering sounds mixed in with the winter wind are coming from downstairs. I will sneak downstairs for a peek when the doctor returns to his room. Put it with the old diary. The sound of a song played by the record player came from afar.
I just wish I knew that if it said Sable on the bracelet. Did it?
I'm pretty darn sure it did.
Then why'd they kill her for no reason? Because the mom's the issue, seemingly. Right?
I suppose.
Well, to
Marguerite?
Yeah.
So it was the mom who forbid her?
Yeah.
A scene that had been seen before somewhere. It was locked. It was locked! Berliner Morgenpost. The Wuppertal Sanatorium was founded in 1930 and sits in a picturesque mountain valley, providing a place of respite in a rural countryside that lacked medical facilities. It has recently garnered plans to leverage the government's subsidies in order to expand. Hospital director Diane Wagner is a scientist. When her brethren were troubled by the country's unrest, she noticed where the nation's true weakness lay and decided to throw herself into medicine. Being cured isn't a matter to be ashamed of. The hospital director advertised that facing problems head-on was the most effective cure. The doors to the Garden of Hope would forever be open to patients in need. Haha! Memo! He came to visit the mayor's poor daughter. I don't know when they met each other. This is really quite devious. So she's the mayor's daughter?
Yeah, I believe so.
Is he here to expose me or to take away my benefactor? I know he's not interested in her. It's plain to see who he's really looking at. It's dark. It's too dark. I don't like it. I had to say the triplets were house imps after Marguerite accidentally saw them. So it's the doctor memo, right? Because they were talking about their benefactor and stuff, and we're in the doctor area now. So the doctor is the one we're reading memos from.
Yeah.
Snow, come down hard and cover the tracks. But I'm running out of materials. This is getting quite alarming. Blurred. The mayor's eyes will be staying... Oh, the night. Must lock the door. Record player turned with a rolling sound. A well-worn and dusty journal sits on the table. A fountain pen sits between two of the pages. A bullet-pointed list starts at the top, but stains have covered a lot of words. The first couple of lines are crossed out for some reason. List. Public hospital blood supply is running low. Opportunity to lure back customers. Emma Wolf, 7 pints. Hilda something, 10 pints. Kidney and liver. Conrad, discard. Alder Schumacher. Other than heart?
Yeah.
Paul Muller, Hans Muller, Pauline Cornea. Mayor. Marguerite Sean von Schneider.
Okay.
Excuse me?
Get chopped up.
Flowers who bloomed at her side. Confess to her for me, give her my wishes. Tell her she is lovely, and that night and day my heart pines for love of her. Reveal to her soul the secret of my flame. Let it breathe out with you, sweetest fragrances. Speak for me. May she be acquainted with the passion she has roused, and of which my troubled heart has not breathed a word. Oh, it's Faust. Is Faust the boyfriend? The flower song.
I don't think so.
Then who was
Maybe.
Faust talking about? Who was
anything.
Faust talking about then? You're right. I guess
It could be a quote.
Well, it could be a quote, and also the poem said that they didn't confess their love, so it couldn't be the boyfriend dude or whatever.
Yeah.
Who apparently doesn't care about the girl, according to the doctor. What are you doing here? Elizabeth bent down, but the cat didn't run away. She'd expected it to. Ah, yes. This is for you, she said. She took out the bracelet from her pocket, wiped off the dust on the bell. It's the cat's chime. The cat is Sybil.
Yeah, but why are they called?
And gently put it on the cat.
Okay, so... Oh my gosh. The cat can't write.
We are in hell, dude!
You're right. So...
No, I don't...
Sybil was a human to the mom.
I don't know, okay?
And
I'm
in
gonna
this
look up
world-
who Sybil is on the internet. I'm gonna see what the internet has to tell me.
Don't cheat. We have to beat the game again.
Well, the thing is, I don't know who Sybil is, bruh.
It's the cat, apparently.
Okay. Because I swear that's what the bracelet said, was Sybil.
Yeah, I don't know why it's a bracelet if it's a
I know, it should have been a collar, right?
It's
But
because...
see, it's because a cat was a human.
Yeah, exactly. That's why.
The cat can't speak. We're in hell, dude. Oh, the cat was a human. What's that on the floor?
Gem.
Why?
No,
Oh, it's a key with a label. What's the label? A key in front of the bed labeled data room. Oh, it's the data room key. Oh, it was in the hole.
Yeah. That thing.
There's a hole at the bottom of the sea.
Okay, cat, are you gonna help me do the thing? Can you go up here and get it?
Thank you. Thank you, cat. A small key.
Small.
Label read right hand.
Oh, this is not...
I swore. I don't know what's going on. Hey, break that. Break that. Why not? Go in? Well, yeah.
Sounds like a bad idea.
Okay, never mind then. Well, you just saved recently. We're good. Ew. What's that noise?
Was mine better?
I don't like that in my ears.
Like a sleepies.
It's just like standing on that bed. You're just like, yo.
It's like Ruby and Sapphire Pokemon.
Beware of the deep hole. Oh, you can't even go in. But unless this is the right hand. Nope, it's not. Okay, let's go find the data room, which I'm still confused about now.
Oh, right hand, so like the
Yeah,
door?
probably.
This isn't the right door.
This is not the right door. Try this door. Oh, fine!
No
That's
dice.
messed up. We don't know. We don't know. Okay,
No
we need to
dice.
find the data room.
It's upstairs, I believe.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
right over
okay,
here.
it's on your left.
We're gonna be
I think you
tall.
need to light, yeah, somehow, but...
I need to push a thing.
Push a chair. That doesn't look like any pushable chairs, though.
Here, cat, you do it. Okay.
You're not gonna read what's on that desk? You got an umbrella, dude.
Umbrella.
A piece of yellowed mail and an envelope with quite neat and orderly handwriting on it. Mr. Valentin. How are you? My apologies for the fact that I'm the one responding on Marguerite's behalf after such a long period of time.
So does that mean this is the mayor and the dad of our mom? Is
I
that
don't
right?
know. I don't remember who Valentin is. We only read the name once. There were simply too many things to be handled here, and the situation has only become stable recently. It's now the most charming season, springtime. The snow has melted and the temperature has risen back up to a more tolerable range. Dr. Wagner disappeared into the blizzard. I trust that you've read about it in the papers. We still haven't given up hope on waiting, and hope that you'll also pray for her return. But please don't worry, the person that we mentioned to you in the previous letters is here. The situation here is quite good as of now, so is Marguerite. So please be at ease. Please don't try to find us. Marguerite doesn't wish to see you. The weather of early spring is still quite erratic, so please take care of yourself, Sybil. There was a piece of paper spread out, a fragment torn from the mail. The handwriting was smudged from the humidity and was difficult to make out. I cleaned the house. I wiped down everything quite cleanly, no matter whether it was the furniture, walls, railing, carpet, or that axe. It was a pity, but I also threw away my most beloved bracelet. Although I'd washed it multiple times, I still felt that it was unclean. I actually hadn't verified the significance of Marguerite's name appearing in that register of names. Perhaps it wasn't as I thought, but the me at that time was unable to think properly. I knew that it wasn't my fault. I'd be fine if I just told everyone the truth. Someone would have naturally come by to pick this place up. But what about Marguerite? Did she know, yet still sponsor this business? Was she helping the doctor? Would she be taken away? I couldn't say a word when I thought of this. I told that person my thoughts. Please think of something, I pleaded with him. Homunculus is literally translated as little person from Latin and indicates a life form that was created artificially. Different methods of creation are noted in direct records, such as mixing human blood and dew in a mercury flask and refining it for a month. Maintaining it at the constant temperature of a horse's womb. Oh, that's really weird and specific. The mass of matter would slowly form into blood vessels and nerves. Then continue to heat and add fresh blood. A small person will be born inside the flask. They appear the same as human children, but need to be fed each month. The interpretation of dreams. Freud postulated that nightmares are the manifestation of one's desires, but that these desires materialize on multiple levels and sometimes even take form in an
Opposite direction.
However, no one would agree that the only function of dreams is to fulfill desires. Does someone dreaming of being chased by a killer secretly wish to be murdered? Freud would say yes, because all dreams exist to fulfill desires. How about no? How to create a golem. Most believe that creating a golem starts by creating a human shape out of clay and writing the Hebrew word emeth, truth, on its forehead. The golem will wake and start to move and return to dust if the word on its head is changed to meth, death. Meth, death. Paper scraps with crayon drawings on them were stacked upon the table. Was that a little bird cage or something? The bluebird of happiness. There was a kind brother and sister duo in an unfortunate family. After an unfortunate Christmas, on a sad evening, the witch told them that there was a bluebird in a faraway kingdom that'd bring them happiness. Thus they took with them their burdens and set foot on their journey, leaving the unfortunate family. A painting locked to the wall. There was an empty space that would just fit a book. The cat tried to use its front paws to reach into the bottom of the space, but its paws didn't fit. Put the old diary back onto the shelf. An exquisite key. Oh boy. Sun-shaped key. Oh, that's the sunroom. That's not the right hand. That's the sunroom. That's what we need.
Why would you sign your own diary? I guess is my issue.
I don't know.
I have a long match now.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Weird. The carpet ate up the sound of Elizabeth's footsteps. It was so quiet that one wasn't even sure if time was really flowing. The light spilled into the room from behind and was then reflected back. She turned and for a split second thought she was staring at a mirror. The person's back was facing the candlelight, and the face was ensconced in a large hat brim. But she could still clearly see that the lifeless face looked exactly like hers, a starkly white reflection on the glass. The only difference was that the other had no expression. Get out. Eh? What are you doing here? Get out. There was no tonal inflections as the person drifted past in the dark. She was caught by the cold, hard gaze and, for reasons unknown, couldn't even get a word out. She didn't know why, but something was pressing down on her so hard that she could barely breathe. The gray and blue figure suddenly turned. Soundless footsteps padded out of the room, as if the person had never seen Elizabeth before. There was a keyhole above the mirror frame and an almost open eye engraved on onto the top of the keyhole. The sound made me think they blew out your candles and you were stuck in there, but nope. Right?
Yeah. That would be unfortunate.
That would be. Alright, I think it's about time to call it quits.
Okay, let's open the door first.
Yay! Oh. It was raining despite the presence of a roof. Best to get out of the rain. But you have an umbrella! Get your umbrella.
It's bad luck to put an umbrella out in the inside.
Yeah, well, she didn't take it out outside, so... A sculpture made from plaster. Chapter 2. The bird... Oh, the blue bird. The bird blew!
The bird blew.
Chapter 2, perfect place to,
Yeah.
to call it quits! Yeah! Ugh. Alright, everybody. Thanks for watching and hanging out with us. Like, subscribe, whatever. And yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back with more. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.